Hello, welcome to Dining with Diabetes. On our agenda today is Cooking with Love Italian style. I'm Michelle Jackham. I'm a dietitian here at the Diabetes Institute, and I am so happy to introduce you to our chef of the day, Chef Isabella. Isabella has a catering company in town. She does private catering, she does home cooking, private chef, and she does corporate parties, many other things, and she's going to be having her own television show. But today she's all ours, so welcome, Isabella.
Grazie for having me, Michelle. I am so honored to be in your house.
Well, we're very happy to have you here.
Thank you for opening up your kitchen and giving me the place that I love and enjoy to be most, and that's right here, and I'm so glad you're joining me.
Oh yes, because I want to be the taster.
Oh, don't go far.
Okay.
We got lots of layers and lots of flavors coming your way.
Excellent. Okay, let's get started.
That's a great idea. Now I'm going to teach you how to make a fabulous chicken cacciatore, and let's talk about the ingredients. Now, I don't want you to get overwhelmed. There are quite a few ingredients here, but these are ingredients that you can find anywhere in any grocery store. But let's make this fabulous meal. We've got this wonderful marinara sauce that we made earlier, fresh chicken breast, boneless chicken breast cut up in chunks, garlic. Of course, we're going to have garlic in this dish. And how do you say it in Italiano? I'm going to teach you how to say it. Aglio. Then we have olives. I love Kalamata olives, but if you're not an olive person, leave them out, okay? We have this great, fresh, red bell pepper or peperoncini rosse, beautiful carrots, carote, mushrooms, shallots, and really, that is it. It may seem like a lot, but it's so simple because all we're going to do is we're going to cut them up, throw them in the pan, saute them, all right, then pull them out and add some few other ingredients. Let's get chopping. All right, the very first thing I want you to do is I want you to get some shallots. You can buy shallots in the grocery store just about anywhere. And as you can see, I just peeled them. You peel them just like an onion. And all I'm going to do is slice them up very, very simply. As a matter of fact, what we need to do is chop all of these ingredients and get them ready so that we can get them in the pan all at the same time. I gotta tell you, when you use a shallot, you have raised the bar in any recipe because shallots are milder. I swear I describe it between an onion and a garlic. It really is an onion, but it's a milder onion and it adds such depth of flavor, and I just love them. But guess what? If you don't have shallots, if you can't find them, if you forget to pick them up at the grocery store, remember, all you have to do is substitute an onion, a great yellow onion, a red onion. They all work in this recipe. Now we're going to chop some garlic. All I want you to do is use the back end of your knife and just smash it. And I'm going to teach you a great tip on how to chop garlic. As you can see how easy this is, all I want you to do is take some kosher salt and put it right on the garlic, liberally, just like this. Why? Because this is going to keep your garlic from flying all over the cutting board. And it actually allows you to mince the garlic exactly like you like it. I love this trick. Now, let's get started with the olive oil. I want you to put, just a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan, just like that. Notice my pan is nice and hot. I'm going to add these beautiful shallots right into the pan. Oh, I just love the aroma. I'm telling you, there isn't any perfume in town that smells better than onions and garlic sauteing in olive oil. It's my deal. That's all I got to tell you. I absolutely love it. So let's give this a stir. I love the sizzle. And we've got this like about on medium right now. So going back, and we're going to now chop the rest of the vegetables. Now we have these beautiful carrots. What I want you to do is cut off the ends. And now you see it's not really safe to cut carrots without a flat edge. So what I want you to do is to cut them in half and cut them in half again, okay? I want you to have a nice flat surface. So you never have to worry, okay, about a carrot slipping. And there goes those fingers, okay? And watch this. I like slicing them actually on the diagonal. I think they're just prettier. You don't have to slice them this way. but I just like the way they show. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's throw it in the pot because these carrots are going to take a little longer and we want them to start sauteing and picking up the wonderful flavors of the garlic and the shallot that we have sauteing at the moment. All right, got to turn this up a little and put them in there. Now, we got these carrots in the pot. Of course, we're going to stir it up. Going to get everything some time to just marry these flavors together. Okay. Now we have this beautiful red pepper, and I'm going to show you a great trick. Watch this. All I want you to do is just to score. Take your knife and just score all the way around, and voila. Is that not the coolest trick you've ever seen with a red pepper? You've taken all the guts out, the ribs and the seeds. How wonderful is that? What a great way to stuff a red pepper and put this beautiful little cap right back on. But that's another recipe, another day. Now we got to actually slice this up. You see, I just cut it in half, and all I'm doing is slicing just like this. Now, see, when you get to that red, you just have to slice it and just cut it out very easily. Or you can take your knife, put this on the corner, and just move that out of the way as well. Whatever is easier. I'm going to toss these in. Oops, one tried to escape. Here we go again. Slice them. As you can see, they're fairly thin slices. But guess what? If you didn't want to slice these and you wanted to chop them, you go right ahead. Getting rid of the rib there. And again, just going to take this and throw that in. Now, let's look at this cap. My nonna, my grandmother, always used to say, we don't throw anything away. All right, there's too many starving people in this world. So there's a lot of red pepper on here. So guess what? All I'm going to do is just peel it right off. Watch. There you go. Get rid of this. Now we get to use this as well. And I'm sure many of you growing up heard the same thing from your parents or your grandparents. Okay, we've got that in. We're going to stir again. Love the flavors already. Okay, what do we have left? These fabulous mushrooms. As you can see, I got started. Again, you notice a mushroom is not easy to cut for a lot of people. I want you to cut it in half. See, it's on a flat surface, and there you go. Uno, due, tre. 1, 2, 3. How simple is that? Got one more. And I've got all these mushrooms I'm going to toss in, plus the ones that I just cut at this very moment. All right, let's give it a stir. Let me tell you something. If I did nothing but continue this recipe without even adding the chicken but doing the rest of the steps, you've got an incredible vegetarian dish. So I just want you to know there's so many ways to go with this. All right, so we're actually going to let that sit, let the flavors caramelize, come together. All right, and we're going to season that momentarily. We've got so many layers of flavor right here in this pan. Let's talk about that again. We've got the shallots or the onions if you don't have shallots. We have garlic. We have mushrooms. We have carrots. We have red peppers. My gosh, we've got an incredible garden right here, right now. But guess what? What we don't have is what's going to season this properly, and that is kosher salt. So we're going to actually put a little bit of kosher salt, cayenne pepper, because I'm the chef that likes a little kick. Now, remember, all right, I'm going to tell you, as a personal chef, I see many of my clients who cannot tolerate black pepper. It's actually very irritating to their stomachs. So I never use black pepper for them, but I use cayenne or crushed red. It is so much better for you. Not to mention it's great for the cardiovascular system. This is ready. Look how beautiful these vegetables look. It was about 8 minutes actually of sauteing. Now I'm going to take them out because I want to use all the flavors in the bottom of this pan to saute the chicken. But I got to take these vegetables out first. Here we go. I could probably do it this way for you. How we doing? Oh, got a little bit in there. Let's take it out. Now, see what's in the bottom of that pan? Ah, that there is going to be the base for an incredible recipe, because that is all the flavors from these vegetables. So what are we going to do at this moment? Just drizzle just a little olive oil in there. Pan is nice and hot. We're going to take this chicken and want to dump it in there. So now at this point, what I want to do is season the chicken, because now we've got new flavors all over again. So season with a little bit of kosher salt, just like that. Just a touch of cayenne. Now remember, if you're not a big cayenne fan of crushed red pepper, don't use it. But I love the little bit of kick. Notice that it's on high, because what I want to do is I actually want that chicken to pick up a little bit of color. Okay? So now, let's check this. See that beautiful color right there? That's exactly what you want. Now you notice on the bottom of the pan, take a look at this. See these flavors right there? That is all getting absorbed right into this chicken. It's an incredible flavor right here. This won't take long. We're going to let that just caramelize on the bottom. Going to let it pick up some color. And then what we're going to do is we're going to throw the vegetables right back in the pan. We're going to add the marinara. We're going to add some chicken stock. All right, here we go. Little bit of stock. Ah, I love this already. It's about 2 cups. Going to add the marinara, just like that. Now you notice it wasn't an awful lot of marinara, because my chicken cacciatore is very light. It's not a very, very heavy sauce. Now, what are we doing at this point? Adding these beautiful vegetables right back into the pot. Now, take a look at this. Is this not incredible right here, right now? I just think it is amazing. We're going to let that cook a little bit more. We're going to add some fresh herbs and spices, and you're going to see, we're going to plate this soon, and you're going to see what an incredible dish we're going to be serving your familia. Now, a few more ingredients. What are we going to do? I have some wonderful Kalamata olives. I'm going to throw them in right now. And we're going to add this fresh herb, fresh Italian parsley. Watch this again. Just take it and roll it up in your hand. No rhyme or reason, nothing fancy. Watch those fingers keep that knuckle and the knife right there. I'm going to add these beautiful herbs right to the pot. I just love them. Going to stir it up. Ah, this is heavenly. Look at this beautiful, look at these incredible colors. This speaks to great health. A little bit of dried oregano or fresh oregano right at the very end. Give it one more stir. And now remember, we've got to taste. Let me get my spoon. Let's see how all the flavors taste at this moment, because you may need to adjust. Let's find out. This is nice and hot. I gotta tell you, I won't change a thing. The seasoning and the salt and the cayenne is just right. At this moment in time, we're gonna take it and I'm gonna add it to some pasta. I want you to know we've got a great batch of chicken cacciatore ready to go. But let's say I only want to serve 2 people tonight. Well, I don't want to put pasta in this entire dish, because the first thing is that you, as an Italian, I'm going to tell you, you always mix the sauce and the pasta together. But if I'm not going to use it, the pasta is going to be way too mushy for me. So I take another pan, sauté pan. I'm going to put right in here the cacciatore that I want to use. Watch this. Add the pasta, by the way. This is whole wheat pasta. I just strained it. All right, and so I'm going to put the amount of pasta that I want into this dish. And I think that's about right for me. Kind of stir it up. Just like that. Let the sauce and the flavors get absorbed in the pasta. Gonna add a little more of this sauce. A few more veggies, as you can see. Now, all I'm gonna do is plate, all right, exactly what I want in this dish. A little bit of the pasta, a little bit of the peppers. Oh, don't forget those beautiful olives that I absolutely love. Just like this. And add a little bit of Romano, just a touch. And last but not least, as we say in Italiano, buon appetito. You and your family will absolutely love this chicken cacciatore. Michelle, come on over. I can't wait for you to try my chicken cacciatore.
I thought you never asked. Okay.
Okay, go for it. Oh, get the good stuff.
Well, you know I'm not going to get an olive.
I know you're not an olive person, but tell me what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh,
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh.
Yeah, what I said about the sauce before holds very true for this.
Grazie. Can you see how fresh? You notice this is not a very heavy sauce at all. It's so light and it's so fresh. And look at these beautiful colors, Michelle. You always talk about eating, all right, to the color, all right, of your palate. All right, eating with those beautiful colors. We got the orange with the carrot and the red with the peppers. We have the black olives. We have these beautiful herbs. We have whole wheat pasta. What else could you ask for? Except I have got to try. Go right ahead.
And you know, when people are shy to try the whole wheat pasta, they have a delicious sauce on it. They're not going to have any problem at all. What I like about this dish is the incorporation of the carrots and the peppers. You don't always see that with cacciatore. And even the olives, because they have a very healthy fat in them. So
They do.
All good. And of course, we know that the herbs are good for us too. So it's a win-win. Delicious again. Thank you.
Grazie, Michelle.
Oh, it's been a pleasure having you.
Oh, Michelle, the joy is all mine.
Okay, well, we can't wait to see you on television.
Well, honey, you can count on it.
Okay.
All right.